Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to askNK. Today we have news coming from Unity. So Unity have actually went ahead to tweet something that is pretty interesting, and this has to do with the announcement that the Unity Learning Premium is now available for everyone. So it doesn't matter if you're using Unity for free or if you're using Unity as a premium user. Right now you have access to learning a whole lot of things that you would like to learn within the Unity Learning page. Now this is actually something that I was looking forward to see. I just came on Twitter and saw this, and there was no email to this effect. And if you already signed up to the newsletter and you got this email, shout out to you. Now the beautiful thing about this as well is if you go over to Pluralsight, since Pluralsight is one of the hubs that actually fund a lot of the learning materials that we have for Unity, you would also notice that one of those times where we talked about Pluralsight, we also talked about their April free learning period, and all of this was during the COVID-19 time. And at the same time, Unity had also given out a 3 months complimentary access to comprehensive source material if you're trying to learn 3D and real-time stuff for your games. And this was something that they started by March the 19th. So after the 3 months, they found out that a lot of persons were spending a lot of time, and there was an overwhelming response from the community, as over 320,000 people had benefited from the Learn Premium access that they had given to everyone. So this, I think, from one point had inspired the idea you can actually go ahead and start learning stuff. So if you're thinking about learning some programming language like C#, or maybe you're looking towards learning some 3D skills like rigging, retopology, animation, all those beautiful things that you would like to incorporate into your games. If you're also thinking about learning some lighting skills, right now this premium course is definitely going to give you a head start to a lot of things that you would also want to learn and know about. Now, while we're still talking about this thing, there are several kind of courses that you can find here, which we're also going to talk about. So there are short courses which you can find. There are industry skills courses as well. You can also find some very well detailed courses, and there are also some hands-on courses. Now these courses would help you direct and channel your energy towards a particular thing. So if you're a hands-on person, this is going to be cool for you. If you're someone that wants to learn Unity as an educator, there is also a room for you to also do that right now. With all of these premium courses, it's just even way easier for you to dive head in deep and start learning how to work with Unity. So it's very interesting to see that Unity is beginning to follow the footsteps of Unreal Engine. Actually, from a standpoint of giving premium stuff, this is where I'm coming from. It's very interesting to see that that is happening. Now Unity, on the other hand, have also started giving out, despite the free courses that we're having today and the premium stuff which we're having now, they've actually started giving out premium assets. So sometime last month we did see where they gave out a couple of premium assets which we talked about in the channel. Link is going to be in the description, and it's very cool to see that they are also trying as much as possible to carry the community along and also provide resources for them. Hopefully this would actually extend to a lot of things. With this said, let's just take a look at what this premium page looks like and what you will be able to get from there. So once you come over to the Unity Learn Premium page, you will notice that there are tons and tons of resources. So like we said earlier, from award-winning tutorials to hands-on projects to in-depth courses, you would find everything you're looking for here. So if you're into trying to learn how to monetize your game, you want to create post-process, color grading sort of things, you'll be able to find these things here. Now you can also choose to check out the resources. You can also choose to click on Start Learning, and once you do that, it's going to take you over to this page where you can see a huge set of things that you would want to work with. So if you're also getting started with scripting, you're trying to find ways to learn how to script, or maybe you just want to feel lucky and start off with any of these courses right here, this is very interesting. And I like the way this page has been designed. So if you're an educator and you're trying to learn, or you want to gather a couple of skills to teach, you would also find these tools here, and you can find tutorials that are just targeted and structured for that particular thing. And more likely, like I was saying earlier, most of the tutorials that are now here in Unity are made available by either the Unity technology or the guys from Pluralsight. So most of the tutorials you also find here, so let's just simply go ahead and type the word Unity. So most of the tutorials that you would find here are also tutorials that you are also going to get on the premium page for free. So if you're thinking about learning maybe some scripting, you're thinking about learning some advanced art, you know, you will find everything that you're actually looking for. So on the other hand, if you're also considering what if you want to learn some of these courses and you don't really know how to start, there are courses that they've already specified. So if you go over to the course sections, you will definitely find courses that they've specified where you can start learning things from. On the other hand, if you're also trying to search a particular course which you would like to learn, or maybe you're trying to, you know, dial down on a particular search, you can simply use the search buttons on different areas of this page to actually start searching for stuff. So one of the good ways is once you click on all topics, it takes you over to a page that introduces you to all of the topics that is available here in the Unity premium page. So let's say we type the word Maya, for example, which is one of the fans' favorite. You now notice that there are lots and lots of tutorials that deals with Maya, and you can also notice right here that it's coming from the Pluralsight learning company. So this would help you if you're trying to get into the topology and you don't want to spend so much time learning this. It's a 3-hour course, which is a short-term program, so you can do that. If you're also trying to learn, you know, how to create level of details, you have something like that here. The same thing goes for a whole lot of things that you would like to learn for Maya. I don't really know if there is one for Blender, so I'm just going to hit the word Blender. So once we go ahead and type Blender, all right, so there is a couple of things that you can find for Blender, right? So you can also choose to learn some of these things here, and the same thing happens for languages. So you can switch to languages that you're looking for, you can switch to topics if you're trying to learn 2D topics, if you're trying to learn some stuff for the industry, you're trying to find things that you can learn based on the version of Unity that you have. You can also structure those things and narrow your searches just to the, you know, to the core of what you want. So this is, you know, this is definitely about it. It's very cool to see that Unity is giving these things out for free, and it is actually very satisfying to know that if you're trying to learn any of these two major game engines, whether you're working with Unreal or you're working with Unity, you have courses at your disposal that you can actually start learning from. And with things like this, it is only going to get better if we begin to have, you know, more and more stuff that people can have access to, and this in turn would help creatives to actually, you know, create more and also use the tools even way more. So kudos to the guys from Unity for making this one free. So with the premium tutorial being totally for free, what are the advantages that the persons that are now having premium accounts stand to gain? So previously this was only available for premium users, but now we are seeing that, you know, both free users of Unity 3D engine and premium users are also having, you know, access to the Unity learning page. And of course, I would like to know what you guys think about this particular one right here in the comment section. So cool stuff, you can learn. Some of these things are heavily priced, and right now you have them on your fingertips. And if you're trying to learn any of these things, you can definitely see that you have a player here that actually helps you, and there is actually well structured set of tutorial guides that can help you learn things from start to finish. So tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section. And of course, if you like this video or you learned something from this, you can go ahead and give this a like, and don't forget to share with a friend. And if you're new here, it's going to be amazing for you to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video or the next update. And until I see you guys again with a tutorial update, Free Friday, Tutorial Tuesday, tips and tricks, things like this. Peace.